Hey keepers, one of the things we're going to try working on this week is just a little bit different approach than probably what you're used to. A lot of times we're working on skills with saving the ball and so forth. But also the biggest thing is what happens after we make that save. It's the play afterwards that can really set our teams up. So one of the skills we need to work on is ball movement. So today, just focus a little bit on the catching, but on the ball movement aspect afterwards. So the two ways we're going to work on today is underhand rolls and overhand throws. The important thing to understand when you're going through this is that no matter the size of your hand or your arm or your body size, the important thing is trying to do the basic key elements of this. So you really want to practice to getting this down right. It's not so much about how hard or how far you put the ball or anything like that. The motions are more important. Some are going to work, some are not going to work. You might have to make some little bit of adjustments. We're going to give you the most common techniques that can be utilized on this, but again, work with it a little bit. You may have to move the ball around. So easiest thing to talk about here is on our rolls. On the rolls, we're going to take that ball, we're going to get it in our hand, and what we want to do is pull the ball back so we're making some contact with our forearm area here and with our hands. Make sure his fingers are nice and wide. By doing that, we're going to control the ball. So when we bring it back, we're doing this. A lot of you guys will try to do this. Okay, well I can only go this far because my other arm can only move so far with it. I can go this much further by taking it back. And that's what I need to be able to do. Because on a roll, we're going to bring it back and bring it through. So, Liam's going to demonstrate here. Go ahead. Show us that grip. Now, let go of that hand. Pull it back behind you. There you go. Just like that, okay? The big thing on this also is as you're going through that motion, you want to take your knee on the throwing side, so whichever side you're holding that ball, and really drive that to the ground. If you touch your knee to the ground in a lunge position, you're getting the best roll out of that ball. The reason being, the higher you let go, the greater chance that ball is going to hop or spin or do something crazy on the ground. And we don't want that. We want that to be a good true roll right to our player. Okay, where do you want to hit the player at? Show me, Liam, where's that ball need to go?
Straight
Right
on
there.
the feet.
Right on the feet. If they're moving across the field, just like with a pass, you want to get a little bit out in front of them so they can receive it while they're still running in the same stride. So we're going to work on that today. The other thing we're going to work on is going to be our overhand throws. All right, a lot of different things you can do on this, but basic things here. Get used to having that ball behind you. And the motion I want you to take is as if you're going to come over and give someone a big high five, and then follow through and slap your pocket. Okay? If you stop it right here, you're not going to get much power on the ball. By continuing through and slapping your pocket down here, that ball will stay in contact with your fingers longer, which means more power in your throws, which means more distance, and a faster, more accurate throw, which is what we want. We do not want to have a ball that goes that way as our body's going that way. So, you want to make sure it goes and falls all the way through with your body. Slap that pocket at the end. On this, the stance you really want to take is make sure you're turning your feet, and as you turn, pivot like this, push with that back leg, and push yourself forward, okay? Key things again, controlling the ball behind you, carrying out straight over top, slapping down through. Ultimately, you want the ball to come out at a straight angle, and you want it to be about head height or a little bit higher. You don't want to have a giant rainbow arc. Rainbow arcs, those are more for punting. That's what we're going to do when we want to go longer distance. So we give our teammates enough time to get up underneath that ball and to position themselves to win the battle on that. On these, overhand throws are going to be for a short to medium distance length, okay? Underhand throws are more of a short distance. Sometimes you can go some medium distances with them. The underhand is meant to be for very fast movement. The overhand is meant to be for a quick down the field open man that you're going to get the ball right to. They ultimately want to receive it with their body area here to have it drop to the ground, control and go. So those are the focuses. Now sometimes you're going to start off, you're going to be a little frustrated because it's not going straight. It takes time. Just remember to use the proper motion. A lot of times I see people start to bring the arm down here and side arm it and everything else. And what happens is you get a bad spin of the ball and it starts going all different directions. If you come in over the top, do that high five, and then slap that pocket, you will have a good throwing motion with a good spin that comes off the ball. We're going to take this outside, show you a couple of drills we're going to do with this. For warm-ups, highly suggest do some lunges. That starts it off. The other thing is a high knee skip. Liam, go ahead and demonstrate a high knee skip.
So you don't need the ball for this. Like, pass the ball.
So just focus on bringing that knee up high as you're skipping. The higher the better, because that stretches out all the leg muscles. The other thing to do is
Shuffles.
arm circles,
Arm circle.
forward, backwards. Okay, and then doing our slaps. You just stand still and do those. Do your slaps. Or reach around. Just really try to slap the back of your back there. Okay. Do about 10 of these. That's really good. But that'll get your shoulders all warmed up and everything ready to go. So we're going to take this outside. We'll see you there. Okay, set this drill up. It's real easy. Basically, we're going to go outside here. We're going to take a rope or something that we can utilize to draw a line on the ground. You just want to set the line to be like the top of the keeper box. We want to really work on movements here too, moving around, coming up to that line to throw the ball. We don't want to get in the bad habit of just picking the ball up and throwing it immediately. You got to be able to move around that keeper box. So basically, whether the ball is thrown, rolled, kicked, whatever, the keeper's going to be in a position to make a save, and then they're going to advance up and throw that ball right on the foot of the person who's doing this. Now, if you don't have a person doing it, you can throw it at a wall or something like that, or any other object to work through the drill. If you don't have another person help you, another thing to do, just put a ball down on the ground, work on scooping a scoop dive into the ball, run up, throw the ball to a fence, trash can, whatever, and just work on doing it that way too. So as you're going through and doing this drill, we want to do about 20 to 25 of these for the underhand throws, and then another 20-25 for the overhand. Okay, this one here, I made sure Liam understood to really drive that knee down. So you'll see him get the knee down lower as he makes that throw. He's starting to get a little too high up top, and it was starting to get some bounces on the rolls. So again, drive the knee down, get yourself low to the ground, and just makes a good smooth roll out. Okay, now we're going to move into doing the overhand throws. Same thing as before, give yourself a line to move up to, receive the ball, make that movement up there, and then throw the ball. Again, do about 20-25 of these as well. Again, same thing. If you don't have anyone to throw it with or throw to, just find a wall or a fence or something and continue it that way. Again, keepers, thank you for watching the videos. I hope they're working for you. Next video, we're going to work on moving the ball, but we're going to be using our feet on that one. So look forward to showing you that one. Thanks. So with all keepers, they want to give a good show, so they want to throw one right at the camera, so I let them have this one.